trying out the new kayak. Haven't got it rigged up yet. I'll show you a video of what I got as soon as I get it ready with Ethan once again. So we're gonna go out and throw our cast nets and try to get some bait, and then I'm gonna get this thing on the water for its maiden voyage, and see how stable it is, how fast it is, how well it'll track, and see how it handles this. Let's see, 10-mile-an-hour wind. So it's got the cast net, got the Garmin Striker 4, the 2 rod holders. Got some other goodies down there. I'm just bringing the 2 tackle boxes, the catfish and the ultralight, my cooler, the crate, and just 3 rods today. So got the speaker, got to have music. Now I just got to go get my coffee. It's pretty good. This is a lot more stable than my last kayak. I just had a Perception Pescador 12, and it didn't have a standing platform, and they added that to the next year's model. So I sold that one. The only thing that I can see was an issue is that my coffee is right here, and luckily it has a little lid that closes, because it'd be getting water all inside it. So yeah, this thing's pretty solid. I could throw my cast net from it if I wanted to, which I don't see much of anything down there. I mean, oh, that may be a tree. Maybe a tree. I'll go ahead and throw the cast net and see what happens. See, it's only 8.5 feet deep, so now I'm wrapped around my rod holder though. It's no good. Nothing in that one. Let's see what happens. I think it's more that way. Yeah, I like having one that I can throw my cast net from. My other one, no, there's no way. Nothing. Just baiting up now. Got some shad. I brought some frozen stuff just in case, but I'm just sitting out here now waiting for a good bite. I'm in 14 feet of water. Generally, I'd want to go a little bit deeper, but really at this lake, this is about as good as we get. So I'm just kind of casting out a little bit because I've got Santee rigs, and if I try to drift, what always happens to me is the Santee, or the peg float will float up and wrap around the line like above the sinker. So it never really does that great. So we'll see how this does. But let's see here. Here's my setup. Got my poles there. Got my finder that I turned so he could see what was down there. 15 feet of water now. Got that pole out, and I've got my anchor set up, and I got my music. Let's see here. It's not playing now, so. But I'm gonna stay out here a couple hours and see what happens. This is the first time I felt, confident fishing from the kayak, because before I had, like I said, that Perception 12. There's a lot of stuff right there now. You should see that. Check it out before it disappears. A lot of stuff went right through there. They may have just been coming through. But anyways, the thing was only 28 inches wide, and there was no standing platform, so it was kind of scary. I did go catfishing one time, and I was drifting, and I got snagged on something that was underwater, so I had to break the line. And man, I swear I was gonna flip my kayak. It was pretty terrifying, but I made it out alive. So this time, I mean, this thing's so much more stable. I can actually stand in it, which means that obviously that extra stability is there. I threw my cast net from it, as you saw. So I mean, the Jackson Bite Angler, pretty solid performer so far. Let's see, it paddles a little bit slower than my other one. It does track good. The wind catches it a little bit, but not, terrible. Like I said, now it's only 12-mile-an-hour wind, which is still a little more than I would have wanted in my other kayak, but now I've got this one. It's it's pretty solid. But I do need like a little dry box to slide out from under my seat because my towel is wet that I dry my hands with. You can't dry my hands with a wet towel, so kind of wasted opportunity there, but we'll see what happens. Well, Ethan landed his first one. You gonna show that boy off? There we go. Got him.
Yeah.
Well, we've been out here for about an hour and a half. Ethan's caught one. I haven't got anything yet. My little zip tie that was on my anchor broke, so my anchor's not doing its job. Didn't bring my fishing bag, my tackle bag, and I had my extra zip ties. I left it in the truck. I was like, I won't need this, and I did not think to grab the zip ties just in case I did break that. It's kind of like a safety so I don't lose my anchor. And it's really hard pulling an anchor that's stuck if you don't have that zip tie safety, because then it'll snap and then you can pull it from the bottom. But my anchor's still down there. No, it's stuck. Yeah, we're good now. I'm in 12 feet of water over here. I kind of drifted a little bit before it finally stuck, but as a team, we got the skunk out. As an individual, I did not. So let's give it about 20 more minutes and we'll see how it goes. Well, I got skunked. I would stay a little bit longer for sure, but then I got to get to work, unfortunately. Got tasked with a meeting that I got to go to. So it is what it is. I'll definitely be out here in the next couple days, maybe this weekend. And we'll see what we can get, but for now, it's time to call it a day. And then definitely bring more zip ties so I can make sure that my anchor works, because that makes it pretty tough if your anchor doesn't work. But anyhow, this is a good day. Thanks for tuning in and watching. And if you want, like and subscribe, and we can get some more videos going. So, finished up, calling it a day. What do you think, man?
I think I'm pretty satisfied with your rig. Getting my rig out, it's probably been about a year since I've gotten mine out.
Yeah.
And I'm always pretty pleased with it.
Heck yeah. Did all right, you know, as a team. We didn't get skunked, although I got skunked myself. So we'll do it again sometime soon. Maybe in a different body of water. That's better for me to not get skunked.